Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. Crypto commercials banned from Superbowl ads following FTX collapse. Like I said before, I don't believe the dust is going to settle around this FTX collapse for a long time. But who would ever show up in an ad around crypto after what happened with the SEC and Kim Kardashian? But I'm going to miss those ads. Those crypto ads brought new investors into crypto, and crypto is not bad. It was one person that was bad, Sam Bankman-Fried. He money laundered. He used investor funds to buy property. He was the real problem, not crypto. No one will use XRP, right? We just covered this a couple days ago, and boom, a new 2023 document from Bank of England acknowledging Ripple and its ties. And you see here the digital pound, a new form of money for households and businesses. And they're all already tied to Ripple. Cross-border synchronization, a joint project with Ripple demonstrating that synchronized FX transactions in two different simulated RTGS systems can be achieved, leading to the incorporation of synchronization functionality into the roadmap for renewal. Now, over there, they are moving very fast in the UK. Everything is. I believe they're moving way too fast, in my opinion. Ordering Bitcoin to be banned over bank run fears under Sunak's digital currency proposals. So they don't want anyone to have over 10,000 Bitcoins in the bank at any given time. And this is almost like that universal basic monthly income where if you don't use it, it disappears. So that looks like this is where it's going as far as a CBDC in the future. London emerges as world's most crypto-ready city for business. Now, like I said, over there, everything's moving super fast. The one thing I do like to see, though, is out of the top 20 crypto hub cities, 3 of them are in the U.S. New York City, Los Angeles, and Chicago. But if Gary Gensler keeps holding back innovation in the U.S., easily the rest of these countries will pass us by. Along with pro-crypto regulations, mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies requires a supporting infrastructure that can allow the general public access and exposure to the ecosystem. When considering 8 key indicators around taxes, ATMs, jobs, and events in crypto, London stands at the top as the most crypto-ready city in the world for businesses and startups. So think about it. In the future, more and more businesses are going to move to London to set up shop. Some companies will most likely leave this country, the United States, and go over there because Gary is pushing innovation out of the US. Hyperledger Foundation. Check out the massive names in the foundation. You have only 5 crypto companies as members: Casper Labs, XRP, Hedera, Quant, and Filecoin. And when you look at the list of the companies on here, the main one is IBM. That's a massive one because once that new financial system rolls out, IBM is going to be a major player. But again, look at the companies on this list, and Ripple is tied right in there with them. How can you not see XRP is probably the greatest investment you ever made? Another pending case against the SEC springs up after 5 years. Attorney John Deaton to defend Ripple against plaintiffs who filed 3 lawsuits against Ripple. Ripple is getting more support from the public, most notably from the popular attorney John Deaton. Now, some of you might not remember this. It goes back to 2018. So back in 2018, XRP investors filed a class action lawsuit against Ripple, and the case has since been on hold since it was filed over 5 years ago. Plaintiff Bradley Sostek is behind the lawsuit. He filed 3 lawsuits, namely Zakhanov, O'Connor, and Greenwald. However, all 3 suits have since been merged into one. Sostek will be leading the hearing of the case. The hearing is expected to take place in California. Attorney John Deaton will be defending Ripple against the plaintiffs who allege that Ripple sold XRP as an unregistered security. The plaintiffs want compensation from Ripple after claiming they have suffered severe losses. So we'll wait and see how that case plays out. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of updates from Johnny Deaton over time as well. Ripple General Counsel trolls SEC case, compares it to a spy balloon shot down by the U.S. military. So Alderati expresses confidence in Ripple's defense. Ripple General Counsel Stuart Alderati has taken a jab at the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, likening its case against Ripple to the Chinese spy balloon shot down by the U.S. military over the weekend. The lawyer did this in a tweet yesterday, as highlighted by one user. Alderati's tweet has multiple implications. He could mean that the SEC case has been shot down by Ripple's defense, is full of hot air, or is up in smoke. And like I said, Stuart Alderati has kept us very well informed around this case over time. Most of us feel this case is a major sham. It's meant to hold XRP back until the right time. But during the case, we get to see the play out. This lawyer mentions a few things. The SEC mentions a few things. We see a win for, Ripple, small wins here and there. But at some point, this case is going to come to a conclusion. And when it does, I am almost 100% sure Ripple's going to win this thing. And when they do, XRP is going to skyrocket. This is the good movie about the SEC wrecking a good company decades ago to thwart competition of their cronies. They've always been doing this. This is the movie Tucker, the man in his dream. What I like about the XRP community is they always have a movie to go with what's happening, whether it be the SEC case, whether it be around the Great Reset. And that's what's really great about this community, because we share the same interests most of the time as well. If you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. Ripple is one of the best crypto projects in the world due to its use of the digital asset XRP, and they understood that very well at the US SEC, too big to disappear. Therefore, XRP will become the most popular cryptocurrency in the world market. And once Ripple wins against the SEC, it will be the only crypto with regulatory clarity around that. Think about how big that is. All of a sudden, you're going to see massive green candles show up. I always say it. We're investing in a crypto that it's so easy to see where we're going in the future now. So many facts have happened over the past 2 years, all leading up to those massive green candles. Ripple is using XRP to solve a global payments problem. There is $20 trillion of money parked around the world between banks in order for them to settle payments between themselves. Wait until those banks get on board. They're going to want to utilize that ODL day one. Soon as this case ends here in the US, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they're going to be ready to go live within 24 hours. Very fast. Then there's this, enabling interoperability across platforms. And you see the XRP ledger. You see how blockchains and DLTs, capital markets, trade finance, Internet of Things, payment platforms, marketplaces, other platforms. There is going to be so much money flowing through this. That's why I said XRP doesn't need anyone to shill it. They don't need anyone to hype it up. I mean, the proof is right there in the utility of where XRP is going, the real world use case. FOMOPay is utilizing Ripple's ODL for crypto-enabled treasury management. FOMOPay joins companies including Azimo, Navati, FlashFX, iRemit, Tranglo, SBI Remit, and more, who are realizing the benefits of ODL for their business and customers. And this is what they had to say. We are excited to partner with Ripple to leverage ODL for treasury management, which allows us to achieve affordable and instant settlement in Europe and USD globally. And that's why I'm always telling you, don't look at, okay, here's the buyback scenario. Here's XRP being backed by gold in the future. Those are things that could happen. Look at the things that are already happening. That's how you know you invested in the right cryptocurrency. Anything else that comes after that is just gravy, because look at it like this. We know at some point every country is going to need that on-demand liquidity. A liquidity crisis is definitely coming. You see it through the headlines in the news around the economy. Once that happens, XRP at that point, most people will not be able to buy it. It's going to be way too expensive. And who knows, there could even be a shortage in the future. XRP ledger ecosystem is exploding. Now take a look at this. So this is the ecosystem around the XRP ledger. So you see custody, interoperability, bridges, stablecoins, XRP ledger development, infrastructure, websites, news, token, and analytics, stats, and info, on-demand liquidity, partners, and customers. Then you have e-commerce. I mean, it is, and this is going to continue to rise and explode all through 2023, adding value to XRP. And again, it's a well-rounded cryptocurrency. On one hand, you have the new financial system coming. On the other hand, you have social media, arts, entertainment, you have gaming, you have NFTs, and that's all going to grow year over year. That's why I'm always telling you, you need to hold on to your XRP for dear life. This is one crypto that is going to shock the entire world. Anybody who doesn't know what XRP is right now will know about XRP in the future. It's just a matter of time. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.